I'm Drake Bajat, the owner of Restoration One of Lafayette. We do water, fire, and mold remediation. We are your local 24/7 emergency response. We pride ourselves on a 1 to 1.5 hour response time. We do as little demo as possible. Our goal is to get you back inside your home or your business and functional as soon as possible. We do this in the Lafayette and surrounding area. We'll travel an hour to an hour and a half. We go as far north as Mamu and Ville Platte. We go as far south as Abbeville, Erath, and Delcombe. We go as far east as the Basin Bridge. We go west to Jennings, and we will go beyond these depending on the situation and the circumstances. Allow us to return your home or business to its original glory. How do you dry out a house after a water damage? For us, since we are trained and we are certified, the first thing that we want to do is do what's called a moisture mapping. We will find the source of the water. We will estimate where it went. We will find the dry and unaffected areas. So we're looking for adjacent walls, adjacent rooms, types of floors. Where could it have traveled? Did it go under the wall and stay? So we're going to find out where you're wet at. And then at that point, that determines where you're wet, how high up your wall you're wet. Is it only on the floor? What needs to come out? What can we dry in place? We're going to place air movers. A lot of people call them fans. We use air movers depending on the amount of water, the extent of what got wet, whether we use an axial fan to give much more air movement. We're going to use dehumidifiers. If there's demolition, we will use air scrubbers that takes the contaminants out of the air from us stirring up things that would not have been stirred up in your home. The dehumidifier is going to reduce the humidity to take the air that we're moving with the air movers. It'll take that moisture out of the air. The air movers, the way you dry is air and heat. The air movers are moving the air. The dehumidifier heats up and thereby creating the heat and the air to get a maximum and an efficient drying chamber. We won't overdo it with air movers. We'll put the size dehumidifier that's required. We'll put the correct amount of air movers to get a vortex. If it's lower, we'll use lower profile air movers. And so what we've done is we've created an environment to get the quickest dry time, which would typically be 3 to 5 days, and not turn it into a 7 day, but we can make sure that you're dry because we're metering every day. We are required to monitor so we can give you a dry log to show where your home was. This is how wet you were. Here's the progress every day. We're having a decrease in moisture until you reach the dry standard, thereby saying your home is now dry. We spray an antimicrobial agent on it to prevent further growth. We clean up. We're gone. You don't know we're there. So when you have a water damage issue in your home, allow us, Restoration One of Lafayette, to be your go-to 24/7 emergency response team. We can be reached at 337 RESTORE.